When Her Majesty the Queen was crowned in 1953, the entrance to Westminster Abbey was guarded by 10 fantastical creatures. Introducing the Queen's Beasts. And to celebrate these ancestral beasts of heraldry, myth and legend that have watched over Her Majesty the Queen throughout her unprecedented reign, the Royal Mint announced a Queen's Beasts £5 coin series. So far, we've seen the release of 8 out of the 10 £5 coins in the collection, with the latest having been released this morning, the White Horse of Hanover. So I thought it seemed the perfect opportunity to look back at the collection so far. To start, let's go back to where it all began with the first coin in the series, the Lion of England, which was released back in March 2016. The lion is one of the earliest animals to appear in royal emblems and is a traditional symbol of bravery, strength and valour, with the first recorded use dating back to 1127. And when you think about it, as long as England has had a shield of its own, it has always featured the lion in some form. Next up is the Unicorn of Scotland, an enduring symbol of strength and beauty. It dates back to James I of England, who united the English and Scottish thrones. He chose the Scottish unicorn to join the Lion of England to support the royal arms, and they've continued to appear on the shield ever since. The third beast to make an appearance, it is the Red Dragon of Wales. The dragon was an emblem of Owen Tudor and a claim to Welsh heritage. His son, Henry VII, continued to fly the flag for Wales and instructed his troops to carry a fiery red dragon standard at the Battle of Bosworth, when Henry secured the crown of England. Next up, the Black Bull of Clarence. This came to the Queen through Edward IV, the first King of England from the House of York, and one of the key players in the War of the Roses. Moving on to the Falcon of the Plantagenet, who was passed to the Queen from the Plantagenet King Edward IV. The falcon sits upon a golden fetterlock, a sort of shackle that often resembles a padlock. The lock is slightly open to symbolise Edward's claim to the English throne. He was successful and became king after deposing King Henry VI during the War of the Roses. The falcon was later adopted by both King Henry VII and King Henry VIII. The sixth coin released in the series was the Yale of Beaufort, a symbol of Lady Margaret Beaufort, mother of Henry VII. It has to be said though that the Yale is one of the more unusual creatures in the Queen's Beast lineup. It is a white and gold spotted mythical creature with goat-like characteristics, and interestingly, this mythical beast's horns are said to turn independently, so in medieval illustrations it is often shown with its horns pointing in completely different directions. Released back in September 2019, this interpretation of the White Lion of Mortimer is the 7th design in the Queen's Beasts collection, and it came to the Queen through Edward IV, the first of the Yorkist kings. But it's a creature with a history extending back more than 500 years and is adorned with symbols dating back even further. But you'll notice, unlike the other big cat in the series, the Lion of England, this creature does not bear a crown. And of course, the latest coin in the series, which was released this morning, the White Horse of Hanover. Dating back to medieval times, the emblem of the white horse became part of Her Majesty the Queen's ancestral story when George I was crowned. King George was the first king to rule over England from the German royal house of Hanover. But of course, we still have 2 more coins to come in the 10-part series, the White Greyhound of Richmond and the Griffin of Edward III. Whilst the Royal Mint may have revealed what mythical beasts these £5 coins will feature, the designs and release dates have of course been kept top secret. But what a collection will be when those final 2 coins have been released. Do you have a favourite? Let us know in the comments below. For me, it has to be the Lion of England. To find out more about the collection, head over to the link on screen now, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell to be kept up to date with all things collecting.